What's up, y'all? My name is T. Shaw, and this is Brewing Black Podcast, where the contents we serve you is authentic, vulnerable, and relatable. That means we serve you with no cream and no sugar.
I guess I like my coffee black.
What's up, y'all? This is Scholar P, pronounce he, him, his.
And it's your boy T. Shaw, pronounce he, him, his.
And welcome to Brewing Black, the podcast that you watch if you like your combos like we like our topics. Black.
So today we're going to introduce something new. We call it the Fast Five and Under Five, where we tackle a few headlines happening in pop culture and news today and just try to break it down and give y'all a little facts on it. So the first thing we want to talk about that we're all excited for is the student loan debt relief. Shout out to Joe Biden coming through on his campaign promises.
Finally.
Ain't that nice?
That's great, man.
So that's going to be $10,000 of relief for people that make under $150,000, right?
So he actually updated it. So now it's going to go up to 20,000 of them things.
Okay.
If you make under 125,000.
Okay, 125,000.
Yes.
I believe with the 20,000 to go up to a 20,000, you have to have qualified for the Pell Grant. I believe.
Yes, exactly.
So if you've qualified for the Pell Grant, and if y'all have filled out FAFSA at some point, the Pell Grant is the free money from the government. And if you qualify for that, you'll get a little extra, relief, which is nice.
I need it.
So shout out to Joe Biden for holding his promises.
Absolutely. And the next thing we want to talk about is Irv Gotti, man. Murder Inc., your favorite Murder Inc. executive. He has been talking a lot of mess still. So Murder Inc. documentary came out, and he actually details the first time him and Ashanti actually had an intimate moment. He brought her to her house from the studio, and as he was walking away and she was about to go in her house, he grabs her and he kisses her, but he's talking about her butt and stuff and like being very sexually explicit as he talks about her, like grabbing her ass and stuff. So people are like, all right, bro, after this Drink Champs interview, why are you doing this again? You in your 50s and you still talk about something from 20 plus years ago. What's happening?
It sounds like those homies you have that be reminiscing on stuff that happened in high school. It's like, bro, you gotta let it go. I think when people don't let those things go, it look bad, right? It's like bad. You living in the past. So, hey, Irv Gotti, move on.
Please. Now, we also got something about the virtual rapper, grand opening, grand closing. Tell the people about the rapper FN Meka.
Oh, God. So it was some virtual, so AI, artificial intelligence was actually signed and released by Capitol Records within this last week. FK and Meka,
yes.
Right? Said the N-word, like it used the N-word. It has a song with Gunna. I don't know what to call it. Them, who, he, I don't know. Yeah. But the artificial intelligence had a song with Gunna, and I guess it did fairly well, and they thought that they can really capitalize off of this. But it was infamous for using the N-word. It was this racially ambiguous, skewing white caricature that had like these green dreads, and this virtual AI was one of these like flashy rappers with Bugattis and living this high life, but also this caricature kind of made fun of and trivialized police brutality, saying that it had been brutalized and it can't wait to get out, free me from prison, different things like that. So it had a lot of bad taste in our mouths. And so Capitol Record actually put out an apology to the Black community, because more than anything is what we think of as digital blackface.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's like you want to try to steal our culture, replace our culture, right? And then you don't even do it right. You're like, not that there's a right way to do it, though, I guess. So.
And this artificial intelligence was most likely created by a team of white people.
Absolutely.
So it's like, one, how did you program it to say the N-word? But two, it's like, there are so many up and coming rappers in the United States, in the world, that are Black, that are sharing their experiences. We're talking about how rappers are being locked up for their lyrics,
right? And
we're trying to replace them with some AI who won't suffer those same repercussions, but Capitol Records is going to profit off of what people are being like arrested for. So I think it's just something we should keep our eye on.
Absolutely. And you know, we're sometimes a grand opening, a grand closing, it doesn't just apply to the AI people who are not real. It applies to real life people, right? So Unusually Bree, man, she called you men dusty. She called black men dusty, but that was one snippet of her actually saying, black men get help, men get help, get therapy, get some emotional intelligence. I love you. We care about you. So, like, get emotional intelligence. Y'all got her fired.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels had a brand for all, God rest his soul. He had a brand. Shout out to Candace Bimbo for making this point. Y'all let Kevin Samuels talk all sorts of shit about black women, but a black woman tells y'all to get therapy.
And she get canceled.
Fired.
Yeah, that's a real canceling. You know what I mean? Like her after this viral video that got kind of viral off of Twitter, a bunch of people doxed her workplace, called in, and that's what ultimately led to the fire, because anybody's workplace, no one wants to have like bad publicity. So yeah, that's definitely something I think we should jump into a little bit more later on.
Absolutely. And last but not least, TD Jakes wrote, me and someone else wrote an article about his Father's Day sermon, and we got the TD Jakes to respond to us on Blavity. And I was very interested and intrigued by his response.
Yeah.
It didn't really address any of our points, but we got nothing but love and respect for TD Jakes. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that later.
Yeah. So check us out. Tap in. This was the Fast 5 and Under 5. Let us know what you think. If you liked any of these stories or you want to hear more, let us know. But peace, love, and thank you for rocking with us.